subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Brandy and I follow WW, albeit I haven't been doing too great here lately, and sadly that is on me. It is not on the plan, but I'm trying to turn over a new leaf and do better. I get 23 points a day and 28 weeklies, and yeah, for free foods I get chicken, lean fish and shrimp, shellfish, that type of stuff. Fat-free cottage cheese, fruits, vegetables. You get a lot of free stuff if you're not familiar with WW. But I'm just making me a quick breakfast taco. I'm about to start work. Today I get to work from home. I only do that every other Thursday, so happy about that. I have 3 eggs cracked in my bowl. I'm going to add just a splash of vanilla almond milk. The vanilla does not bother me in eggs. Honestly, I don't even notice it whatsoever. But of course you would leave it out. You could leave it out. Let's get these whisked up. But I haven't said it, I'm making a breakfast taco with a protein I've never used in a breakfast taco. So excited to see about this one. So before I add my eggs in, I'm going to get my protein preheated. This is a beef kebab. Let me show you. Well, this is the brand. I don't have the picture anymore. But they came from Costco pre-prepared, already cooked. They were really, really good. And I had 1 stick left over. So I thought, you know what? I can just cut it up. It's similar enough to sausage. A slightly different flavor, obviously. I was just like thinking, you know, that would make an easy breakfast taco. So that's what I'm going to see today. And I think it's going to make... 1 stick was 7 points, so I'm actually sure, no, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. 2 sticks were 7 points, so I'm trying to make this 1 stick into 2 breakfast tacos. I think it'll be easy to do that, and I'm just cutting it up in little chunks and preheating it in my pan. But I think this will make a really yummy breakfast taco. I kept thinking, what am I going to do with that 1 beef patty? And it dawned on me. I debated whether or not to take my dogs for a walk, like first thing this morning or after breakfast. And ultimately, I decided I'm hungry, so they have to wait. And I have a Great Dane, and I like him to go potty before we go walk because that's just hard. TMI, I know. So I'm trying to give him some time to wake up, move around, and then we'll go for a walk. But while this sausage heats up, I'm going to go ahead and make my iced coffee. So if you're not new here, you'll be used to this coffee. Starbucks dark roast. Fill her on up. And then I add about a 1/4 cup of the vanilla almond milk. This is just to add creaminess without adding points from a creamer. And I like the flavor, what can I say? And then the current creamer I'm using is this Coffee Mate Twix. For some reason, this creamer is counting points, whereas typically my creamers don't. So 1 point for 1 tablespoon. I'm just going to eyeball it. My meat is heating up. It's smelling yummy. So let's add these eggs and get to scrambling. Breakfast tacos are so simple, especially since I'm going to get 2 out of this. Double duty today, people. Try to get the sausage dispersed. Technically not sausage, but you know what I mean. Of course, if you had some vegetables, you could throw those in. I just don't have any vegetables that would go in here right now. Mushrooms, peppers, onions. You know what? I totally forgot I had a bag of frozen ones. I could have used those, but that's okay. This will be filling on its own. These are the tortillas I'm going to use today. I believe they're 1 point. I will say they're not my fave. I like the carb counter or the La Banderita better, but this is what I have. And I'm just gonna, sometimes I throw it in the air fryer. Sometimes I put it on the pan. You can do either. I'm just gonna throw it in the microwave for like 10 seconds. See what my coffee tastes like today. Pretty dang good, pretty dang good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Plenty of filling for today and tomorrow. For the one for tomorrow, I'm gonna wait and let the mixture cool. If you put hot mixture on that and then put it in the fridge, it will, it'll make your tortilla soggy. So I'm just gonna take half this and put it on my tortilla. And I will say I overheated the tortilla. I accidentally left it in there 30 seconds. I meant to stop it and forgot. So it's probably gonna be hard here in a sec. I'm gonna add a little bit of this salsa, even though I do not really like this one. Whoa! Yes, sadly I picked this one up from Costco. And I like this restaurant. It's a Mexican restaurant here in the DFW area. But I don't know if the restaurant's everywhere, but honestly, the salsa just is not my favorite, but that's okay, trying to get through it. I need to make a recipe with it to get rid of it. So this, my friends, is a 4-point quick and easy healthy breakfast. I'm kind of getting ripped off on the breakfast taco points wise because that beef stick was 3 points and I'm dividing it over 2. I don't know if it rounds down to 1 or 2, so I'm just counting it 2. Maybe tomorrow I'll count it 1. And then the egg is 0, the hot sauce is 0, and then the tortilla is 1. So 3-point breakfast taco and 1 point for my coffee. So I'm gonna go sit down and get to work and then take my dogs for a walk here in a minute. They'll be excited about that. Well, let me try it real quick and see how I like it with that beef. Okay, not my favorite. I don't think the hot sauce that I don't love is not helping. But that beef is such a strong flavor, and then with the hot sauce, I think it's like weird. So I may actually add another egg to that one and ask my husband to eat it tomorrow. Because I'm not going to want that tomorrow. I mean, it's not nasty, don't get me wrong. It's just the flavors are really, really strong. And I don't feel like they go together. You win some, you lose some. This poor breakfast taco has been sitting over here for 2 hours. I got busy at work and totally forgot about putting it up. So, whoopsie, but it'll be fine. It was cooling off anyways before I wrap it up. But this one will be for my husband tomorrow. He will eat that one. But yeah, I started working and then I had a call at 9:30 and it went way longer. It's 10, so that will go in the refrigerator. It was a 30-minute call that ended up going an hour, but that is okay. It's a hard call because we work in healthcare and work in the lab, and we need to increase our pricing. But that's hard because we're already such a specialty industry that our prices aren't the cheapest, they're not the highest. But man, our service contracts on our instruments, you know, they go up like 10 to 17% a year, but we can't just force that onto the patients. But yet again, if we don't recoup the price, we won't survive. So it's a catch-22. So we're trying to figure out what's that sweet spot where we can do it, but it's not too much of an impact to our customers. I don't know. And with the new rules and regulations coming up in the law for healthcare, especially laboratory developed tests, our costs are just increasing astronomically. I mean, like everything is, but even before inflation, one of my mass spec instruments can cost like $50,000 a year for service contract, just the service contract. So that's not including like supplies or testing personnel, any of that. Just in the instance that machine may break and their service will come take care of it, and it does preventative maintenance. So, okay, I'm gonna go throw on some shoes and I'm gonna take my doggies for a little walk and finally brush my teeth. We are out a mile and headed home. It is hot and muggy today. Very hot and very muggy, right, Rio? See that tongue hanging? Say it's hot. Let's go. Ooh, that's FedEx. You see FedEx? I see FedEx. That is my house. I know what that is. I'm gonna be trying to talk over my vacuum, but I'm really excited for this package to come in. It is Dazzle Dry. You probably never heard of that. It is a manicure set with no LED curing. I will paint my nails at home, but I've never done like gel at home or any of that. However, I had a Dazzle Dry manicure back in January in Oklahoma, and my nail quality improved greatly. I actually have a split toenail that's been split for like a decade, and it healed it together. I swear it's because of this polish, and it didn't leave my nails in like bad condition when it came off. So I ordered just like the mini starter set. These are mini bottles, but I like that because I don't use a like ton of nail polish, so that way they won't go bad. And then I added a flight of like all these pinks. So not the cheapest thing, but I was excited and I got them on sale. So maybe later today I will paint them and show you, but if not, I'll show you in an upcoming video. It is a 4-step process, but like I said, you don't have to cure them. There are salons that use it, but that's it. Back to work. Yeah, so I'm trying to pre-track my dinner so I know how many points I have for lunch. It's getting to be that time. I hardly ever do this, to be honest, but I'm kind of wanting to go get something out. So I feel like I need to know what points I'm at. I don't think dinner will be too bad. It's a small steak with mashed potatoes and then asparagus. So I'm having to count for the steak, the potatoes. There is a tiny bit of Parmesan cheese, but I could leave that out amount if I wanted, but I'm not going to. Okay. There is a jam. That's like hard because you don't know what jam. So I just find like a random one and put in that. But actually it's only 1 tablespoon. It's not even that much, so I don't know. I just do the best when I'm using recipes like this, when they're not my ingredients. There is butter, and the butter is going to be the points, I'm telling you. Okay, is your apps doing this? When you click on them, you should be able to like adjust the size. I can't adjust it. I can add it and then hit done. Why is it broken? I swear, it didn't track that. So annoying. I don't know what's wrong, but sometimes when you click on it, you should be able to action failed track, retry. What the heck? Okay, now it came up. So you should be able to change the amount you want. I don't know. I've been having that problem. Granted, I've only been backtracking this week, but what is going on with the app? Is it me or is everyone having problems? So, okay, let me get everything in for, look, it did it again. What the hell? It's, okay, at least it tracked my butter. So, now I gotta adjust the size of the steak because I wasn't able to adjust it before. Okay, I'm having 4 ounces of sirloin for 4 points. The amount of potatoes I'm having is 3 points. And then ½ an ounce of jam is 2 points. So I'm at, I don't know why I'm counting. That's ingredients, not points. And then salted butter is 3. So my dinner tonight is 12 points. Not horrible at all. I guess I'll use the butter. A lot of times I don't use the butter because I don't want to spend the points, but it's mashed potatoes, so what the heck? I'll go ahead and use the butter. So that leaves me, after tracking my breakfast, I have 16 points for the day, so I definitely could go get me Subway. That's what I'm wanting to do. I'm torn because I want Subway, but I don't feel like leaving my house. Ugh, so annoying. But I really, really want Subway, and my husband doesn't like Subway, so I only eat Subway without him. Typically on days I work from home, but what else could I do? I have lunch meat here, but the problem is I have like no toppings, and I will eat plain sandwiches, but that's what I've been eating this week. So it's like, I don't want that today. I don't have any soup. Crap. I do have some leftovers, but it's like a chicken breast with mashed potatoes and stuff. And I don't want that considering for dinner I'm having mashed potatoes. So I think I am going to sneak out and run and go get something. And that means when I come home, my butt has to work. I mean, I've been working, but I had one big task to do today, write a disaster policy. And I haven't even started, and it's going to be like one here soon. So I was just busy with other things. And I did take my dogs for a walk, but it was only 15 minutes. I chat longer than 15 minutes at work, so I don't feel bad. And I take lunch at work too, so I don't feel bad going to get lunch. So, okay, I'm gonna run out and I'll be right back. I am back with the goodies. I did an online order, so it was super easy. It was ready when I got there. And I actually decided I'm gonna work through lunch just because I want to be able to get off early and I still have a lot to do. So I just get a turkey sandwich with a ton of vegetables. I get lettuce, spinach, cucumbers, olives, banana peppers, onions, tomatoes, and turkey. I don't put any oil. I do put vinegar and light mayonnaise. So I just have to count points for the bread and the mayonnaise. Yeah, I think so. I don't ever worry about the black olives. Honestly, I'd never thought about it before today that olives are actually points. But I'm not going to worry about it. I never have. I think if I remember right, it comes to like 7 points, which is great. And since I have the points today, since I've pre-tracked, I know I have points, I'm gonna have some chips to round out my sandwich. Let's see, I'm just gonna weigh the chips directly on the thing. I'm afraid if I do it on the plate, it won't be very accurate. So let me see how many I can have. I always do it in grams too. So let's see what 3 points of chips looks like. Okay, 26 grams is 3 points. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's gonna be not enough. That's 24 grams. Man, that's a ton. 26 grams. So that's only 3 points of chips. So awesome. And they're just regular Sun chips, which I love with Subway. So 10-point lunch. I am also having a Coke Zero, but time to get back to work. Look at this big baby sleeping. Oh, I didn't mean to wake you up. I'm sorry. You were dreaming. I was trying to catch it. Are you using your brother's bed for a pillow? Are you using his bed for a pillow? Where's he at? Oh, imagine that. Right there, huh, little man? Right there. How come you're not in your bed? OMG, friends. It is 4:15. And I just got out of it was only an hour and 15-minute meeting, but it felt like forever. But I'm ready for snacks, so I'm just gonna have some strawberries that I had pre-cut. I wish they were cut smaller. I won't worry about that. Don't feel like getting a knife. But I'm just gonna put about, let's see how many strawberries I want to eat. So it is 4 cut up strawberries. And I'm gonna add a little bit of topping to them, make them jazz them up. This is just Ready Whip, and this is the fat-free one for 0 points. And then I'm hoping I have some chocolate chips to drop on them, like the Lilies. Let me look. I have some chocolate chips. I have couldn't read. Salted caramel, chocolate salted caramel, and milk chocolate. They're both 60 calories for 33 chips. So I'm gonna scan one. And this is 0 so far. And I'm just gonna see how many I can have for like 2 points maybe. I think it's a lot. Oh, wow. I can have 26 chips. Whoa. I can have way more than that. I feel like that's too many. Okay, let's see how many I can have for 1 point. I can have 18 chips for 1 point. So I'm gonna do like 9 and 9. And I think that'll be plenty. I don't want it over chocolate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let me hit track for that. It went to lunch. It should have went to bread or snack. And then another 9. I was gonna add some little mixed nuts on it, but I decided not to. So this is my 1-point healthy snack, and it's gonna be really refreshing. So back to work. I have about 45 minutes left. I made progress on that disaster policy, so I kind of want to get it tidied up, so I'm like setting myself up for success on Friday. I am done working finally, and I'm heading to the gym, which luckily is in my house. Currently, my husband and I are doing a 2-week workout together, and I'm super sore. Today's Thursday, and we worked out last Tuesday, and my legs are really sore from that last workout. And sadly, we have more legs today, so we'll see how this goes. And then I can finally go wash this dirty damn hair. Say hi, Byron. Hi, Byron.
You said that whenever I got a mouthful of water.
I can't really see you because it doesn't focus on you. I don't want to squat.
That's what
I don't think I can start with that. I'm so sore.
You need to just squat down all the way to where your butt's touching your heels almost. Put your elbows between your knees and push your elbows out.
Yeah, but my heels aren't on the ground.
Well, they need to be.
Even like right there.
Now grab onto something. Pull this up here. Yep.
No, I'm not pushing it hard because it hurts.
I am.
But yours probably doesn't hurt as bad.
It hurts. Your quads should feel a little better now.
No, they don't feel better.
Mine feel better. I don't know how yours feel.
Maybe they do.
Yeah, see? A little looser.
Extend the arms. Drop to the bottom position. Here it goes again. Weights up. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Nice inhale as you rise to the bottom of the movement. Exhale and rise to the top of the movement. Another opportunity in 3, 2, 1. Aim for full range of motion, even when fatigue kicks in.
That was a good form.
Walk it out. Okay, now. Ha. Hear me on this. I know this is a very, very challenging movement. Now, 2, 1. Lower down. All right, now, we'll be feeling it now. Squeezing the glutes all the way to the top of the movement. That's helping you stabilize.
Did it not count
Your
one?
balance is really challenged there at the bottom of the movement.
I think that's all I got.
Oh, I thought you did 3 when you were on 2.
You've got 5 seconds. Pop, last one, why not? Done. Turn the weight off. Quick switch. Opposite foot goes back. 30 more seconds. Turn the weight on. Second side. In 3, 2, 1. Do it again. Start nice and slow with me. Let's check the boxes. Let's self-correct on side 2. Start it up. In 3, 2, 1. Keep your stationary knee slightly flexed throughout your range of motion. Keep your back flat from start to finish. You've made it in 5 seconds.
Now move, Rio.
Turn the weight on.
Like if it was paused, it
Yeah.
wouldn't do the weight, it would do the timer.
Oh, you better work. Come on. I'm hoping a prayer right here, okay? I'm feeling that with you. One rep at a time, that's all I'm thinking about. Arms are fully extended. We're facing away from total.
We start early.
We turn the weight on. It's elaborate for 35 seconds with burn out in 3, 2, 1. Lift the handles with me. Let's fly away. Looks like you're hungry. Ha! If you get to the point where you're like, Woody, I
Pause it when you're done.
this is what you do. You initiate a rep. Woo! You stop that rep. Mid-rep and tonal is going to notice that you simply can no longer go any further. And it's going to tap in, and it's going to give you burnout load in case that weight is going to lessen as necessary. So you can finish out our final 10. Less than 10. Come on now. Give me at least one more. Big lift up. Woo! Slowly lower down. Turn the weight off. Handles are at your front sides. We turn the weight on in 25 seconds of a front raise with burnout. In 3, in 2,
I didn't see you
in 1. I tried to stall. I tried to stall as much as I possibly could. So we got straight in.
It's funny, my left arm stays more straight, my right one wants to bend.
You're already down here.
That's your weak spot then, huh?
Keep that core tight. Keep that base nice and still.
A soft bend in the elbows is necessary, but make sure the arms are moving as one unit.
Down. Nice squat. 3, 2, 1. I'm taking my time for my first couple reps because I still want to catch my breath. And if you're there with me, love that. Respect that. Here we go. We're doing amazing. We got plenty of time to crank the tempo. Feel like you're losing your balance? Slow down.
I wasn't prepared.
Okay.
No.
Slow down. Got plenty of time.
I feel like this one might be a little bit too much weight, especially how today. It's okay today.
1. Step back.
But he did eat a bully stick, so maybe he's just full.
Settle inside 2. Okay.
That workout was so hard. It doesn't help that I haven't worked out. This week's my first week back to lifting weights in a month. Sorry if you get sick of hearing me explain the same things over and over if you watch multiple of my videos, but not everyone watches them all. So yeah, just getting back into the habit of working out. And man, you take some time off and it really, really impacts you like quickly. Look at this hair. But anyways, I am going to jump in the shower so I can feel good and then go prepare dinner. And it is already 7:20. My husband got off a little later than usual, but that's okay. Dinner is almost prepped. I think it should come together in about 20 minutes or so. So let me do that. Let's get to cooking. I have the potatoes that I prepped in my meal prep. I stored these just in water in my refrigerator, already cut up. I just added them to a pan, added some water, and I'm going to bring them to a boil until they are fork tender. Definitely add salt. And then in this pan with my splatter guard on, I have, I'm about to put some oil. I'm gonna use sunflower oil. Usually I would just use spray Pam, but I am completely out. And when I cook with oil, I do not count it. Also in my meal prep meal, I had already prepared the asparagus for this Blue Apron meal, but this is a tiny bit of asparagus. This is 1 portion at best. So I am gonna bulk it up with more asparagus. And this asparagus is already pre-washed. I'm just gonna snap it to make sure I only get the part to me that's edible. I do not like the woody parts at all. It's just not edible. Not for sauteing. I will like put this in stocks and soups and stuff, but when I'm straight eating asparagus, no thank you. Trying to decide if I want to cook it all or not. Unsure about that. I think I will just go ahead and cook it all and we'll eat what we want. And then if I have leftovers, I'll just, it's great to have a vegetable ready in case we do French fries and nuggets on the weekend or something like that. That way we at least have a vegetable ready. In order to speed this asparagus alone, I'm just gonna add like a 1/4 cup of water. You don't have to do this, you can just saute it, but it definitely makes it cook quicker. And some of the asparagus from Costco was bigger stock, so it'll definitely help it. Very little prep to do since I prepared previously, but I do need to combine some ingredients for the sauce. Let's see what we got here. That's the butter. It's softened. It's been out the whole time I'm working out. We got some Parmesan cheese, Worcestershire sour. This is blueberry bourbon jam. This is what made us get the meal. My husband loves bourbon, and I love blueberries. So, okay, it at least tells you on here it's 70 calories for this whole pack. That's not bad. So earlier when I pre-checked, I feel like the jam I picked had way more than 70 calories. So I'm going to go back and see if I need to adjust that. I appreciate them adding that on this recipe. So I'm going to add in the Worcestershire sour sauce to the jam. That was a thick one. 1 tablespoon of water. And then, lucky for me, it says this mustard. If you would have watched my last meal prep, you know this mustard, whole grain mustard, is not my favorite. But that's okay. My husband loves it. So we will mix all this together, and this is the sauce that we will cook up on the pan after we cook the steaks. It'll thicken up to make like a glaze for the steaks. And the steaks we're cooking are grass-fed top sirloins, and it's 11 ounces total. Just adding some minced garlic to my asparagus. Gonna let that go probably just a minute or two, and then pull it out and start on the steaks. I forgot I was adding the garlic, or I should have added it like 2 minutes ago. Oh well. Pull the asparagus out. And in goes my steaks. Salt and pepper. I already salt and peppered the other side. Steaks are looking pretty good, and we like them medium rare. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these off. They'll be done enough for us. Time for the sauce. My husband's gonna drain and mash the potatoes with the butter for me while I complete the sauce. Just gonna whisk this and let it come together for a few minutes. We're also gonna add the Parmesan cheese to the mashed potatoes. It says to save half for topping, but there's no point. We'll just add it all to it. And it told me to add the butter to this sauce, but I didn't want the butter in this sauce. I wanted the butter in the mashed potatoes. So that is what we're doing. I'm afraid I won't like this sauce, and I wanted to enjoy the butter since I counted points for it. We were both really, really hungry after that workout. And it's 8 o'clock at night. My afternoon strawberry snack is not holding with me. That looks like a good portion of mashed potatoes, though. He just said that our Great Dane's still in our bedroom in bed. Like when we went in the shower, he went in and lay down.
He's in there.
He just remained in our bedroom without us. That's pathetic. Dang, I think we're gonna eat all the asparagus. Once you brought off the ends and everything, it's just not a ton. So we ate all this, this is all the asparagus they sent, plus the whole bag of the other.
Oh, wow.
It's just not that much. Do you want this sauce directly on, or do you want to try it first? This is the bourbon blueberry.
Put it directly on.
My husband's brave. He doesn't mind going for it. I'm gonna put mine on the side. He's not picky at all either, though.
Yeah, I probably want all mashed potatoes too.
Well, I said I wasn't gonna put it on mine. It's all over. Somehow misaimed. It's hard for me to hold this like this. Especially I hold it up top, and then that's where it was like hot. So, good heaping of mashed taters. So this, my friends, is my finished plate. It is, oh, how many points? Let me pull it up. I pre-tracked it this afternoon. And I already forgot. Oh, and I wanted to check the jam, but it looks good. I did dip my finger in that sauce and it was pretty good. Not super flavorful, but good. Okay, so, oh, the jam, it's counting 2 points for jam, and it's the one I picked from the app is 35 calories. So that's actually perfect because it said it was 70 calories. So I guess it really is 2 points of jam. But all in all, this plate with even that heapy mashed potato is 12 points. So not bad at all. 3 points for the butter that's in the mashed potatoes, 2 points for the jam, 4 points for the steak, and 3 points for the potatoes. So 12 total. And how am I at 26 points? That's weird. Somehow earlier I thought I had 16. Something's odd. Huh.
What happened?
You know, I messed up earlier. Earlier when I pre-tracked, somehow I had 16 points remaining, and that's when I went to Subway. But I did something wrong because I'm at 26 points. So I actually went over, and I thought I was going to be like really under today. I thought I was going to have like 6 left. So, whoopsie. I looked at 16 used, and I thought it was 16 left after I pre-tracked dinner. Oh well, 26 isn't bad, and I worked out a big workout. Worked out for an hour, so it is what it is. But I'm just sad because I thought I was going to get to have like a fattening snack or like a unhealthy snack. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, let me go sit down and eat this, and we're going to watch The Masked Singer and maybe the finale. Who knows? Okay, friends, if you may have guessed, I am gearing up for bed. And I ended the night with 26 points. I can't believe I did that earlier when I was trying to be extra good and pre-tracked, and then I screwed that all up. But that is okay. And I have a rant. I think I'm done with Blue Apron. I have been getting Blue Apron since like 2014 or 15. And the protein quality has went downhill. Whew, something's in my mouth. My nose. But the last couple times I've gotten the boxes, I don't get them like every week. They're very sporadic. But the last couple times, the quality of the protein has really, really went down. Those steaks, which I cooked to medium rare, were just so tough. They were not tender at all. And I know sirloin's not the tenderest meat, but my husband was like, these are tough. And he doesn't usually care about stuff like that. And then last night, the pork chops were super tough. And then the night before that, or another night this week, we had chicken. And one of the chicken breasts was like super odd. Like it was a weird shape, a weird cut. And that's just not worth it to me. Especially when the meals are like $12 each. And all 3 of those meals, I also bulked up the veggie component as well. Because they're not giving you enough vegetable for a side for my liking. And to make us full. So yeah, I think I'm going to finally, once and for all, cancel Blue Apron. I usually just pause it. I have HelloFresh, Blue Apron, Home Chef, and Factor, but I just always pause them, but I do think I'm done. I forgot to paint my nails. While we were watching TV, I did give my Dazzle Dry a go. And I have to say, I was unsure. Because when I was putting on the lacquer, which is the nail polish, it seemed super thick. But once you added the top coat and everything, it was good to go. And you definitely add more lacquer than you want. Like you don't want to like keep it light. But maybe I'll talk about it one time in the future. I just wanted to give it a go and make sure I understood it before I shared it. So it's just your traditional base lacquer and top coat. However, you do have like a nail prep solution in here that's just to remove your oils. And then you do 2 base coats, 2 lacquers, and then 1 top coat. And after the top coat, it's 5 minutes and it's dry. So I wanted it for the quick dry time, but not only that, last time that I had it professionally at a salon, it lasted like 2 or 3 weeks. And when it came off, it wasn't like hard to get it off, and it didn't leave my nails brittle like shellac does. So, okay, that's enough chit chat for me, friends. I will see y'all later. And I'm trying to get out more videos because I'm trying my best to stay on track for the rest of this month until I head to New York. I'm taking my niece to New York. It's a little girls trip following a work trip I got to do.